Okay, this is a streaming test. This is a streaming test to see if the audio is of better quality than we've been able to previously achieve. The latency is about normal. The stream rate 2500 kilobytes per second. The audio 44.1 kilohertz mono. 30 frames per second and 720p definition. So that's got that fixed. And the stream health looks good. There are no lost frames at this point, which is very good. So we bring up a Kiwi SDR, which should be on here. Oh, that's interesting. That knocked a couple of frames out. So, what is it, 4:10 p.m. So we go to an SDR, and I'll go over to the screen display, hopefully. We're looking at the map of where the SDRs are. And I made a list of good ones. Quite a few of these SDRs are not working through very good receivers, but the one on the Isle of Wight is. So we click on the Isle of Wight shortwave radio, and it's coming up for early morning up there. And 14230 may have some slow scan. There is some activity there. I'll just narrow the bandwidth, and I'll bring up my MMSS TV. And there it is. And hopefully we'll get somebody transmitting slow scan on 14230. Just slip that down there. And I'll check up on what... Nobody's transmitting slow scan in Europe at the moment by the sound of things, which is a bit surprising. There's somebody trying to transmit, but just that might be better. And if we do demodulate a picture, it's likely to come up on that little frame on the left, in which case I'll drop my microphone volume and we'll be able to resolve a pic. ...130 frames dropped so far. 1.7% is not bad. While we're waiting for slow scan to appear on 14230, I might adjust it for audio like that, and then move this over here.
Who's the Kilo 6? Kilo what 6? Kilo 6 again? Okay, Kilowatt 6, Romeo Juliet, K6 RJ, roger.
Negative. Kilowatt 6 radio contest. Kilowatt 6 Romeo Charlie.
He's slightly off frequency.
Okay, roger, Kilowatt 6, Radio Charlie, K6 RC. Thank you for calling. You are 5 and 8, 58. 5 and 8 in Northwest Italy, over.
Okay, you're also
Ah, Northwest Italy.
into Northern California. The name is Jade, Denmark Alpha, Victor Echo, and we're located in Fair Oaks, which is outside Sacramento, in the valley, in the Central Valley of
So this is being received on 14242.99. Hang on, I'll bring it up to 14243.
p.m. in the evening. It's great to hear 20 of them. Okay, well listen.
He's slightly off frequency.
And I'll turn it back to you. I did 1RZO, K6 Romeo Charlie.
QSL, Kilowatt 6 Romeo Charlie, Dave, thank you for calling. Many thanks for nice signal from Northern California. Thank you, you are 5 and 8, 58 in Northwest Italy. Very nice copy, many thanks for calling, Dave. Best 73, good luck and good EX. Ciao ciao from Italy, K6 Radio Charlie, IZ1 Radio Zulu Oscar.
Okay, ciao ciao, IZ1RZO, K6RZ. Have a great weekend, bye-bye.
Thank you, Dave. Best 73. CQ20, CQ 20 meters. IZ1, Radio Zulu Oscar, India Zebra 1, Romeo Zebra Ocean, CQ 20 meters. Who's the Zulu Mike? Zulu Mike again?
Hello to Tom, VK3FTOM.
QSL DK7 Zulu Maguni, thank you very much for calling. You are 5 and 9, 59 in Northwest Italy. Name here is Franco Fox Radio, America, November, Charlie Oscar. DK5 Zulu Mike, IZ1 Radio Zulu Oscar, over.
Yeah, Franco, very thank you for this nice report. I wish you all the best. Have a stay healthy.
This is streaming from a receiver on the Isle of Wight.
Thank you very much, Goonie. Best 73, many thanks for the call. DK5 Zulu Mike from IZ1 Radio Zulu Oscar 73. Good luck, ciao ciao from Italy.
And this is streaming from a receiver.
Who's the number 2? Number 2 again.
A receiver on the Isle of Wight, UK.
Okay, Papa Echo 2, Guatemala, question mark. Papa Echo 2, Golf, question mark. Please say again your call, over.
And if we can stream this, we can stream anything.
Okay, Papa Echo 2, Golf Hotel. Papa Echo 2, Guatemala, Honolulu, mobile. Papa Echo 2, Guatemala, Honolulu, mobile. You are 5 and 8, 58. 5 and 8 in Northwest Italy.
I'm just tuning off that because I can see very weakly a slow scan TV signal there, so I'll adjust the bandwidth to suit and bring up. It is scanning on. It's very weak, but I'll bring it up to full screen. Wow, that's weak. Unfortunately, I only got a part of that picture. Kind of looks like a picture of a mountain or something. VK3AML just testing. And I'm streaming my own screen here on 14230. Not much going on there. It looks like there's some sort of digital stuff just below 14230 on 14225. Could be FreeDV. Can't see any more pictures coming, so I'll go back to the Italian bloke.
Sierra, Roger. Oh, I'm sorry, very curious Becker. Please try to repeat your call several times, 2 or 3 times your call. Repeat your call sign 2 or 3 times, over.
That's the red thing you can see on the right side of the screen is the Italian stations.
Okay, Roger, it's number 1, Papa Delta 1, Hotel Sierra, Roger.
And we're receiving on 14243. I'll just check.
Okay, sir, thank you for 5 and 7. Many thanks, 57. You are 5 and 5 to 6. 5 and 5 to 6. 55, 56 in Northwest Italy, over.
Just checking the stream.
Terrible QSB on European station. Terrible QSB on European signal. Thank you very much for calling. Papa Delta 1 Hotel Sierra from IZ1 Radio Zulu Oscar Best 73 and good luck. Ciao ciao from Italy. Thank you. CQ 20 meters, CQ 20 calling CQ 20 meters. IZ1 Radio Zulu Oscar.
Here comes another picture. Hang on. To get this tuned in, and I'm only halfway through the picture. It's morning in UK where this receiver is, so consequently HF conditions should be slowly improving over there. I'll bring up my slow scan decoder again. Allow. Take that off. Raise the audio level. Actually, I should raise it in my mixer. That's better. Now all we have to do is wait for a picture. And I'm narrowing the bandwidth to suit the bandwidth of the slow scan TV. This is VK3AML testing with a stream from, I'm streaming the waterfall and the audio of a web-based SDR in the Isle of Wight. That's better. IK7. Okay, that's coming from Italy as well. Except that the scan rate's screwed up a bit. I'm surprised I can stream this. It means I've got reasonable speed. And our drop frames are down to 1.1%, which is good. Come on, give us an ident. No, just a blank screen. Damn. We're listening on 14230 for analog slow scan TV from the Isle of Wight, UK. I'll just check how much more time I've got on this. 7 minutes I've got. Trouble is the best of the European receivers tend to have the fastest timeout, and this one only gives you a half hour before they boot you off. And this test is being done to see how our streaming goes. I'll flick back to a picture of what's going on in the shack, if I can, by doing this. So I can switch between the shack and the display quite efficiently. Good. Good, good, good. Come on, give us another pic before the time runs out, for goodness sake. I've adjusted, for the sake of record taking, I've reduced the stream rate from 5,000 kilobytes per second to 2500. I've reduced the definition from 1080 to 720 pixels. I've increased from 25 to 30 frames per second to synchronise with the internet rate. And we've changed from 48 kilohertz stereo audio to 44.1 mono, but with a less of a intelligent compression rate, so the audio should be halfway decent as well. And the two people using this stream at the moment is me in Melbourne, of course, and another station at Liège in Belgium, which we can see down the bottom right here. Probably I can see it a little clearer than people on the stream using 720 pixels. Okay, looks like this is going to work. I'm impressed. And we can switch from one source to another, which is great. This will be good for tomorrow night. For those who are interested, every Saturday night in Melbourne, 9:30 p.m, I do a session of usually historical audio, although on tomorrow evening I'll be doing a session on audio with interviews with Bob Heil of Heil Audio, and talking about common myths and sillinesses in audiophile technology, the myth of valve superiority, tube audio, and various other myths like the need to have a special cable for your power cable to an audio amplifier. What about the other 30 miles of cable in the wall and then to the power station? I mean, really, with some people you just have to say, I'm exasperated. No, doesn't look like they're going to be transmitting any more pictures there. I wonder if anything's going on 80 metres in Isle of Wight. Let's just see. 3700. Oh, they're surprising.
Thank you, John. Yeah, you see, it was dry here, but cloud and sun intermittent, you know. But it was just the opposite here, because it was cooler in the earlier part of the day, and then coming about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, it got very hot. It went up to about 21, even though it was cloudy. It felt very humid and hot, you know, unnatural, really. And it's fresher now. It's only
this is on 3710 kilohertz.
But 21 in that cloud felt very odd, Colin. Yeah,
there's only 12 degrees here again this morning with a very light southwesterly. Okay, back to you then, Croydon.
Yeah, okay, mate. Well, the last few days here it's been 12, 13 degrees, 10 degrees, 12 yesterday, and today 15. It's gone up. But, yeah.
This is 3710 kilohertz. The 80 metre band in Britain and USA tends to go all the way to 4 megs. It's not, doesn't cut off at 3.7 as we have here.
There was quite a choice. A 24-inch smart TV with all the bits and pieces on it. It had something like, I don't know. I can't remember. Anyhow, it was ordered yesterday. It's coming today.
and it's a Panasonic. I could have got one or two completely unknown brands cheaper, but I thought no. I've had Panasonic before. All my units in the lounge are Panasonic, and I think they're slightly upmarket. I mean, they're better than LG. Life's good. What a name, Life's good. So that's coming today, so I shall unload that, and I double checked this.
Oh, look at that. Somebody is testing their audio feedback. On 3663. Heaven knows why they're doing that. You can see the pattern on the screen there. A little to the left of my control frame. Some congenital idiot doing some tests, no doubt. What is it? 3663 lower sideband. Okay. Let's see if... Oh, they're Frenchmen. C'est stupide. 1890 kilohertz. Let's see if anything's on 160. Anything on 160? No, I think that band is dead in Britain. Seems so. There's a signal on 1.95, but not much. So 3733, that's the French channel for... okay. Wonder who this is.
Nice. I lost to the boozer at Portbury this time.
Probably a good time to do it, Paul's when I come back. Right to you, G6AEC.
Yeah, from G4HZ. William Flora HBO. Skills on a French keyboard improved, Dave?
No, good morning, John. But yeah, Gary, the other thing, you'll laugh at this because of all the faffing about. The only keyboard I got with a USB on the end of it is the keyboard I bought back from France, and of course it's a French keyboard, and I can't remember. Oh, the vertical line. Trying to find that on a French keyboard, and when I googled it, the French keyboard they got on eBay, not on eBay, on YouTube, was different to my French keyboard. So we had a bit of fun, that's for sure. Anyway, good morning to you, John. Round to you.
Thanks very much, Dave, and good morning to Paul and Gary there. And a bit of a...
Boy, is he overdriven.
yeah, looks like it's going to be a bit cooler than it was yesterday. And about the only thing to report is I have actually got the floor back in the trailer, and all I've got to do now is...
Now this is really something, you know. Here we are in Australia, and what you really want to know is this bloke Peckham has got a floor back in his trailer. Oh, the wonders of 2,000 years of Western civilization, we get this.
But the weather here is... last time I looked at it was raining. Hold on a minute. Oh no, it looks as though the rain has stopped for the moment, but it looks pretty wet out there, and it's 16.3 degrees, so not too bad. Yeah, the French keyboard was a bit of amusing and frustrating. In fact, I was going to get some commands in there, but it was quicker to reboot the little raspberry thing than it was trying to find the character. But anyway, we got there. The only thing we need is what they class as the pipe character. And for your info, Dave, in future, if you actually bring up if you do Windows X and do run and type in Charmap, that's Charlie Hotel Alpha Romeo Mike Alpha Mike Charmap. It brings up the character set, and then you can click halfway.
For those on the stream, this is the Isle of Wight shortwave radio. It's one of the best in terms of sensitivity and low noise in UK. but it has a timeout of 30 minutes, and I'm very close to the end. Oh no, I've still got 7 minutes to go. Oh well.
It wouldn't work on mine
Yep.
at some point when I reconnected it, and then discovered the reason. Got that.
And this is 3772 kilohertz. If you can't read that number in the blue box at the bottom right.
But I also had the commotion really. My daughter turned up. We were originally going to have sort of like a risotto-y thing, but she didn't fancy that. And then we tried to go and get a takeaway, and then they were closed because they happened to close on a Thursday. And then we ended up stuff out of the freezer, so it was a busy evening. Never mind. As I say, I'm just waffling on. So round to you, Gary Fox 5BLO in the group G4HEC.
Yeah, Fox 5ELO returning morning to John, 25 to 9 here on the continent. A dirty keyboard you're talking about there, Dave, and Debbie has the problem with the English keyboard because she always uses the French one, and when she has to go back to an English one, she has to stop and think about it, much in the way that you're thinking about the French one. So Debbie's the expert of that. It's 14 degrees here, 14 degrees, and dull and overcast. Looks like we could get some rain today, it says, but so far so good. Anyway, yeah, be interested to see if you can get that sorted out before you go. But so you're going off to the pub today, then, Dave, to make sure you pick up some coronavirus there. So knowing your luck, it'll be the week you go and pick that up. So. Keep your distance, dear boy. Back to you, Fox 5ELO.
Yeah, okay, Harry, G6AEC. They do it very well there, and hopefully we'll be outside. The weather here at the moment is, what is that? 15.8 degrees. It's a bit blowy. It says it's 7 mile an hour westerly, but I'm looking north and it's more blue sky than white cloud at the moment, but the sun isn't out, so there must be some sun over to the east. Must be some cloud over the sun to the east at the moment. But okay, and all okay, you finished the trailer floor. That's good news, John. All good there, and you'll have to repeat that again, Paul, if you could, what that was. I got the char bit, and then I got confused. So no change there. But that would be useful. But I can't understand why the French, well, these things happen, I know, but the French keyboard where he was showing where it was different to mine. So when I tried to do exactly the same as him, I had different things marked on those keys. The rest of the board looked similar, but anyway, anyway, the noise is creeping back up again on that last over, so I went over to the SDR, but I don't know what to do about that really, apart from faff about and change the supply onto the battery and switch the other thing off. But I was thinking about, of course, I've got Alexa out here, and what would be the ideal situation rather than running the power supply the whole time out here? Because I don't think we can do that, can we? But Alexa, I could come on just before I come on the air and tell her to.
Well, we've got video switching here.
On out here that's going to feed the rig and stuff. And then go through the normal procedure, and then tell her to switch it off afterwards. Which, that might be a good idea. Anyway, round to you, Paul, and I'll try and repeat that slowly for this old guy here in Clevedon. G6AEC.
Yeah, from G4HC. Do you want to take it, John? G4HVO and the group G4HC. That's right to me.
No problem. I'll have a quick over. And but the other thing to report is that we're now up to episode 4 of oh God, what's his name? Clarkson's Farm, and it is.
Oh, I'm underwhelmed.
He really does think that the normal rules don't apply to him, and he sort of fires from the hip, and he gets a few ricochets. So opening his farm shop, where he gets about I don't know. It looked like there were several hundred people turned up for the opening of his farm shop, and all he had to sell was potatoes, as far as I could see. Anyway, I am enjoying it, Gary. Over to you there, Paul.
From G480T. Okay, from G. Yeah, I was just trying to work out the sort of like sidetracked on this Charmat thing. I sent it to you on the WhatsApp, Dave, so you can see what it's called and that. And there is a way of doing it on the keyboard as well.
Okay, that's a good enough test. I think we've done about, half an hour's worth. We've lost 1.5% lost frames. Drop frames were 807, which is about average. The audio sounds like it's okay. I'll have to check that by listening to the replayed audio off the stream. And let me see. And looking, we've got Van Dan Escobar, Tom VK3FTOM, and K3LR. Yes. Got about 5 lookers in at the moment. What I'm testing is video switching, scan rates and streaming rates onto internet, just to make sure that I can do it on Saturday night. We had a crash of this stream last night when we tried to stream EasyPal Digital Slow Scan, which I don't want to repeat. Intending to run it for 2 hours, and it crashed within 2 minutes. This at least has lasted half an hour, and I think it's got an acceptable rate of frame dropping, not too many, and I hope the audio stream is continuous, but I will listen. So this is VK3AML, thanking everybody for their patience. This is only a test, preparatory to tomorrow night. I'm recording this at 4:41 p.m. on Friday the 25th of June 2021, just for the sake of the notes. Now, noting the changes, I've reduced the definition from 1080p to 720p. I've increased the frame rate from 25 frames per second to 30 to suit the internet upload rate. I have reduced the audio streaming from 48 kHz stereo to 44.1 kHz mono, but with less intelligent audio compression at a faster audio transfer rate, because I want to concentrate on the audio quality on this stream rather than video quality. All you have to see is a wrinkled old bastard. Why would you want to look at him? I've also tried 852p by 480p and found that that wasn't a preferred internet frame rate, so I put it back up to 720p. The frame loss on this test, 1.3%, which is the same as it was an hour ago on the last test, so it looks like that's acceptable. 807 frames lost at this point. And with that, I'll close the stream with thanks. All good. All good. VK3AML. Now going QRT.